it's Shelley from Koala Knits and Knacks, and in this tutorial we are going to repurpose this beautiful pillow. Sad because it's very, very pretty. You know, I got it at Dollarama for $5. It's a beautiful pillow, it really is. But as soon as I saw it, I thought, man, that would make nice pom-poms. So join me. We're gonna go from this to this. Okay, so we have our beautiful cushion, and you know what? I'm sure where you're from, you can find a pillow that has, you know, nice fluff to it like this one as well. And check out your local dollar stores or secondhand stores. This one is 17 inches across, so it's a 17-inch square. You can get a lot of pom-poms, I'm sure. That's like two double-sided, but we're gonna go in for the destruction mode. So I'm gonna cut this off, and we are going to just make a seam. Oh, it's Dollarama. There's a little, nope, that's not a hole. I thought it was, but I'm going to just get into there. Nothing pretty about how I'm going to do this. I'm just going to cut it open. And look at that. There's all kinds of stuffing in there, of course. I thought it would be in a separate case, but it's not. It's just loose in there. You can use that for your pom-poms. Let's just remove it. Let's get this out of the way first. It's actually a very soft stuffing, so that, you know, there's an idea for you too. If you ever need some fiber fill, go grab a big pillow like this, and you've got lots of fiber fill, because fiber fill, as we know, is not cheap. So I'm going to set that aside, and we are going to take our piece. I'm going to cut it smaller so you can see, but let me just get all the stuffing out of there. There we go. We've got a nice piece, and I have fuzzies absolutely everywhere, but hey, par for the course. Easiest if we turn it inside out, where we're not working with the fuzzies. All right, so I have my tape measure here, and I'm just gonna measure. Let's do a 6-inch pom-pom. Why not? Let's maybe even bit. No, let's do 6 inches. So I'm going to measure there. I'm just going to follow that down. I'm not going to go right to the edge. I'm wasting all of this. I know I shouldn't, but just for this, so I don't have to deal with that edge in the video here. I'm just going to do it this way. And 6 inches across here is about there. It's just a rough, but it's okay. It's okay. I'm gonna go here, 6. So this is a 6-inch square. I am going to go across and down, and where was 6 inches at the edge here? I went right to the edge on this one. That's okay. There's a little bit of a seam there, but it's a soft seam, so it will work. You don't have to waste that part. But I'm going to go ahead now, and I'm going to cut my 6-inch square. I grab these smaller scissors because you know what? I get these at Dollarama too. I'm not kidding you. They're studio scissors. That's what the name brand is. And they're sharper than any of my other scissors that I have. So I'm going to use these. And there we go. We have a 6-inch square cut out of our cushion. Just like that. Give it a shake. Get some of those loose ends that were cut, just cut out of there. Let's put this aside. All right, so taking that square, and I'm going to take some crochet cotton here because it's a good thickness. And I'm going to, I don't know what the thickness is on this one, sorry, but just take a strong strand of yarn. And we're going to pop it on our needle. I have these needles with a latch hook. So I just have to latch it like that. Now I am an Amazon affiliate, and so I was able to order these from the UK. I don't see them in Canada or in the US, but my UK friends, you can buy these Latch hook needles. Now maybe they are in Canada and the US and I just haven't been able to find them. If you can find them, I would highly suggest it for those of us who have a hard time seeing the end to thread the end. These work beautifully. All right, so I'm going to take that and I'm going to just weave it in and out along the edge of this piece. You want to make sure you grab a needle that's not too hard to go through. This one actually might not work because of the Latch tool, but let's try it again. Not ready to give that up yet. I'm just going to thread it there. Go through and back. Maybe I can just do one pass. There we go. Yep, that works. And make little stitches. They don't have to be perfect. They don't have to be evenly spaced. Just about 1/4 of an inch, 1/2 an inch between them and go around. This is easily passing through this fabric. So there we go. We just have our stitches weaving in and out there, and we're going to do the same thing along all 4 sides. Into there. I'm going to try. See if I can get it to go through. Oh yeah, I love these needles. I love them. And there we go. I will link them in the description box below so that if you are in the UK, you can order them. And maybe when I link them, they will pop up on our Canadian and American sites. We'll see. I'll do what I can. There we go. And I'm going to just go around all 4 sides. I have made it around all 4 sides, weaving in and out. Now if we take that yarn tail and we just give it a gentle pull, we're going to draw all those sides together. Make sure there's a knot on the end. Take your batting that came out of your pillow and gently stuff it. You can pull this other end, if I can still get at it. It was at the beginning. I was going to just maybe tie these 2 together. Let me see if I can still catch it there. Where are you? There you are. So leave your ends like that, and then you'll have something you can tie them. You can tie it together with. And I'm going to stuff some more in there. And as I do so, I'm going to gently close it. So I'm making it out of a pillow, as you've seen, but you can make it out of like faux fur pieces. Maybe you find a fur coat in or something in a secondhand store that's like worth it for you to buy, and cut it up into squares and make pom-poms. The sky's the limit. This is the hardest part, getting it in there and pulling tight. You need almost another set of hands. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to tie this and pull. And as I pull, I'm going to stuff with my thumbs. Tricky. But don't give up. We persevere and we manage to get it to work. See? There we go. That's good enough for now. I'm going to take this. I'm going to tie it off into a knot, just like that, and that will hold that secure. Because what we want to do next is we want to take one of these ends. I'll show you the other side in a minute. Take the end without the knot, of course. Pop that back on your needle. You're going to take an elastic. I'm going to go right through that elastic if I can. Nope, not going to let me. So go underneath and around. Oops. Oh, for the love. There we go. I'm going to put that one in that way. I'm going to put this one in this way. Where there's a will, there's a way. We're going to get this thing sewn into the center of this little pom-pom. But I'm going to just tie this end first. So tie it on as close to the piece as you can. just like that, and then take this on. And I want to sew. I'm going to put my finger in there, and I'm going to push it down into the stuffing, and I'm going to pick up this edge here, go over the elastic, and come over to this end here and pick up the edge. And pull through. Make sure you don't pull so hard that you break your elastic, but there we go. And now I'm going to go back into the center, through that elastic, and repeat that process until I have it sewn nice and tight into the center of my pom-pom, just like that. See? And I'm going to take this side over here, and now I'm not going to pass beside it. I'm going to go into that center just the same way. Just take your needle and work it through. Let's do that again. So I'm going to go into the side here, and I'm going to go in through the center of the elastic and out, and then go over to this other side, the opposite of it, and we're going to close that up a bit better than it is. See, I have the stuffing poking out. If you want to add a little bit more, you can. I think it's pretty stuffed. And I'm going to pull tight. And I'm going to do it again until I'm satisfied that that elastic is in there tight. And I'm already satisfied. I think it's pretty tight. Everything is closed up beautifully. See? So now I'm just going to get in there, double check, take this other one here. So always leave your end, it makes it easier. Your both ends out, and I'm going to tie a knot. Now this is a 6-inch pom-pom. You can go ahead and make them as big or as small as you want. Put those back on my needle. And into the pom-pom. Out the side, then cut it off. Give it a good shake. And look at that. It's so pretty. Let me see if I have a hat that we can put that on. I found a basic gray one in my stash. Perfect. In my stash. Oh my goodness, you guys. I just gave a big bag to Charity. I'm going to take another bag soon. Pull that through. I'm just going to use my Pom-kin. If you follow my channel, you know I love Pom-kins. I didn't leave a big enough hole to have it attached to the pom-pom before I put it inside here, so I'll just do it this way. There we go. Oh my goodness, what do you think? Put it in the comments below. I think it looks like crazy neat. Very nice, very nice. I'm happy about it. And do you know how many pom-poms you can get from one pillow? This is 6 inches, you guys. It's perfect. I wouldn't do it any smaller. I wouldn't do it any bigger either, because it just falls nice and hangs. You know, it just does its thing in the right way, being 6 inches. Mind you, you can try a little bit bigger if you want, but I think this is absolutely perfect. And I would say this adventure in pom-pom making using a dollar store cushion was a success. Thanks for joining me. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel and hit the thumbs up if you enjoyed this tutorial, and come on over and join my Facebook group and show us the pom-poms that you make. All right, friends, take care. Have a blessed day. I'll see you in the next tutorial.